Much for all Terraform Mars is Terra in much for all Terraform Mars and Terraformers are terraforming Mars. And now the fucking stupid emote is in the way again. I fucking hate this software maker. There is a stupid heart that allows me, if I hover over it, there are 5 fucking emojis. That's it. 5 fucking emojis that I can click so that I can reply in chat with one of the 5 emojis. That heart button is right in the message and I can't fucking move it. And I don't even want to use fucking emojis. I can't reach your message because that stupid heart is blocking it. It's actually so fucking retarded. I hate this software very much. I also muted myself at the beginning of the stream again. I know you didn't know, but I knew. Just because I was trying to make it capture Terraformers, which it also had stopped doing for some reason. Get cacked. Thank you for writing that, because now I can actually read your whole message. Because now your message moved up a bit, your previous message, because you wrote get cacked, and now I can actually read your message. Much for all Terraform Mars and Terraformers are terraforming Mars in surviving Mars. Is surviving what is surviving Mars except, you know, the literal meaning? It sounds like, is that one of the scenario names or something? Anyway, yeah, I already read this last time, I'm pretty sure, so fuck you. I want to just play a new game of that new scenario, the DLC scenario. Holy shit, we're on such a low difficulty still? Aren't the first few bips like extremely easy? Okay, difficulty normal, so I guess this one doesn't start at normal, right? It starts at challenging. Play challenge. So I guess this scenario, the DLC scenarios just are harder than the other ones. I mean, this one was very easy. Because, well, I won even though I didn't realize what my objective was until like turn 500. I know it's only you here, Mazer, but I guess for the VOD, Mazer told me when I was very far into that, I wasn't supposed to bring all Terraform levels to 3 to win, because I was playing not that kind of scenario. That's only like only one of the scenarios has that as the main objective. But now the objective is colonizing things except Mars, even though the whole game is about colonizing Mars. This DLC scenario is about colonizing everything but Mars. Utopian, no thanks. Last time the first time I clicked the DLC scenario, I actually got offered a start thing that is good for colonizing other planets. Like it gave me some garbage that allows you to start developing on another planet immediately. None of these is amazing. Like I usually do the robots one. That one is nice. Yeah, this one is for expanding quickly, exploring and expanding quickly. I don't think that's what I want to do because, you know, I'm gonna ignore Mars, relatively speaking. Of course, I can't ignore it entirely, but it's not gonna be my focus in this scenario. Utopian, I don't care about support on this low level, so I guess balanced it is. Oh yeah, the one Korean in this game. 1 extra technologies add to each option every time they're proposed. That's a nice passive to have for the rest of the game. What's your passive? Increase nitrates, that's not amazing. This +5 food button is really nice in the early game though, because it's kind of hard to get food quickly in the early game, but it's also nice to have a lot of food in the early game because then you can build your next city quickly. Yeah, this one on the other hand is not as useful in this scenario because it's about terraforming Mars. It's actually a nice ability if you do want to terraform Mars, but yeah, again, we're gonna kind of ignore Mars and just focus on colonization of other garbage. +5 science is also not bad. This is also not bad, even though hand size, it can be difficult. But yeah, his passive is a lot better. And the first leader, these specializations, for people that don't know, this is the only part of the leader that stays forever. The leaders will change after X amount of turns, but the specialization will remain for the rest of the game. I mean, not that this one is super powerful or anything, but it's probably better, unless I have a big nitrates mine near me. Potentially I do. At least a small nitrates mine here. For people that don't know, if it says a large hint, then there's going to be some kind of deposit of that resource. If it's small hint, then there will not be a deposit of that resource. You will just get a one-time bonus for exploring there in that resource. Yeah, and they both, of course, just have the regular explore option because it's early game. It's actually a tough one because they're kind of equally okay-ish. City builder. Surviving Mars is also a city builder. I guess this game is not really city builder, but you know, it has some city building elements, I guess. A little bit Civ Sys like with the adjacency bonuses. Those who don't know. Yes, I know you're the only viewer, Mazer. But it's for the vault, you know? Maybe somebody watches the stream back. Anyway, I have to choose. Maybe I should just flip a coin IRL. There will be a nitrates mine near me. Getting a 4th nitrate for getting... It's annoying that I can't explore yet before choosing my leader, because if it's a really big mine, you know, a mine that gives 3 nitrates, then I think that guy is better. Oh, can't even place that without a leader. I do quite like Eureka as well, but I don't know. I should probably just explore and get free resources. I'll choose you because I don't know what else to do with my life. Big adjacency bonus center here as well, so I guess I'll just put it here. And make a little farm triangle here for the future. And then this city blueprint kind of sucks. There's only 2 zones where you can get good adjacency bonuses. Only 2 triangles that you can make. It's not really a triangle, but if you have some imagination, you could call them pyramids. Well, that's a triangle basically. I don't know how to call it. It's like, I don't know, an atom. I mean this thingy, this Y-shaped thing. Here it's a Y-shaped thing, and here it's a... What even is that? A fucking middle finger. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a hand flipping the bird, as the Americans say. Alright, there is no way to make 2 adjacency zones now. Yeah, just 2 triangle things. Nah. I would like to buy food and all, but I definitely need to explore. It's a tiny nitrates mine. How sad. Next turn we can build this, and then we can expand into this mine and start getting that resource, which is not that useful, I guess. Well, you know, it will help me build towards a tube farm. It's also nice to pick up because I'll run out of electricity if I don't start building these things, but it's gonna be only 4 turns and then I can already build this, so I think I should just pick it up. I'm gonna make a center here, so I will put 2 population centers here with some support building there probably. do the triangle thing here. Well, but I'm probably gonna do a generator thing there, and then population doesn't like to be next to it, so maybe I should just put the population spots into dead zones, like here and here. And we'll be generating garbage here and here, another population zone / robots. I'll put it here for now. I could also open a silicate mine, but yeah, silicates are not very useful in a super early game. You can maybe build an early laboratory with it, and that's it. Oh, I can build it next turn even, this tuber farm. We could pick up another tuber farm, which is probably smart considering nitrate is the only thing we really have an income for. On the other hand, these farms are not very rare. But I don't know, it could take a long time before we see this farm instead of the water farm. They're both pretty common, but yeah, and this thing, again, it's nice, but we're also pretty far away from getting 9 Titrium. So I'll pick up the next tube farm. So that in 10 turns we can build the last farm that we'll put here. Unless we do 2 farm centers in the first city, that's possible. But I'll probably rather set up some electricity garbage. Ooh, titanium is really easy to run out of in the early game and very important, so let's get this mine for future. How big is it? No, it's just regular size. Still, I will probably want to expand into that thing. If this is a really large water deposit, I can use his ability to just raise the sea levels super early game. The trade route came in. Ooh, robots. Yeah, these robots are really pretty nice for getting expansion points. In 2 turns I could also build a lab. I could also start early science instead of electricity. I feel like they increased the rate that you see the generators. In my previous stream, I also got offered it quite often, but I feel like before the DLC, or at least when I played like a year ago, you didn't see this project all that much. And it was very easy to run out of electricity in the early game. But yeah, the 2 robots would be very nice. It's a pretty bad city for support, right? Yeah. It only gives 1 support per population point, so I'll probably want to put 2 robots in here and 1 more actual population because we have a good food income. And then we'll get to expansion points, meaning we can start mining these 2 things, which is nice. Again, don't really need silicates at the moment, but yeah, let's explore this because maybe, hey, Tapu. It is a very big one. Oh fuck, it does cost 12 electricity. And I have no electricity income. That could be problematic. Oh yeah, we got the trade route event, so let's export 1 food for 1 electricity every turn. Because yeah, with his ability, I can just raise the sea levels, which is good for support, right? I can't really afford to use 12 electricity in the early game like that, kind of, but it's also a very good deal, and he will switch after 7 turns. He will no longer be your leader, so we could also just build a mine there and get 3 water per turn. It's not super useful at the moment. And also get 2 negative support because it's far away from my city. Do we put these robots in here? I'm 1 titanium short of building the robots and the titanium mine this turn. Still, there's not really a reason not to, I guess. I'm definitely gonna build these robots in here, so I put it here because robots don't care about being next to an electricity garbage thing. Which actually means, no, there's gonna be a farm here. No reason to expand yet, because I can't build a mine yet anyway, so I'll just get -1 support for no reason. And then the next turn... What the fuck are you? Oh, this gives me power per turn. Again, it is kind of... You do need a lot of titanium in the early game, so spending 13 is quite a lot. But we are going to build a titanium mine this turn, with help of Explore. Produce 1 atmosphere per turn per adjacent rock. That's a bit of a downside because we have no rocks in here. Because yeah, this building is definitely not bad if you can build it next to 1 or 2 rocks. So, because even though we're gonna focus on colonizing Mars, we are very far away from actually, colonizing everything but Mars. We're still very far away from doing that stuff, so for support reasons, doing a little bit of terraforming wouldn't hurt. But yeah, we don't have rocks. Habitation module. I guess I'll just pick up you, because I'm gonna need 5 population in this city at some point, and I don't really want the other 2. I mean, I could just pick this as a generator in the future, but it also is okay to put next to people. This building is definitely kind of rare. I don't remember seeing this thing often. And this is not very rare, so... Yeah, it is not rare at all. There also are many buildings that do very similar things to Habitation Module. Like the +1 population in exchange for 20 food and 10 science and that kind of garbage. So I'll just pick this, even though I might not build it. I'm exploring here because it's gonna give me titanium. And that is important because that means I can build this titanium mine this very turn. And now we have a passive titanium income, and that's nice. And we found a new city location. Okay, here we could build this. Only next to 1 rock though. Because unfortunately it's not possible to break this rock and then airdrop this in there. That's not how it works. It has to have a clear path connecting to your headquarters in your city, so... Yeah, in the city it's literally impossible to put it next to more than 1 rock. And also it's not really a city location that I want. It's in the same climate zone and stuff. And it's not a very good climate zone. Again, we shouldn't care too much about spreading animals and plants and stuff in this scenario. That's really only of concern if our support gets really bad and we need many turns to finish with garbage. You can almost start a silicate mine in 3 turns, but for now there's no reason to expand, right? Yeah. Not at this moment. Oh, exploration satellites, nice. Bus station is actually also not bad. What are you? 3 support per turn next to people. Maximum, nah, that's a big no. Fuck coffee. This is not a big no. Like I said, I could also just start a science center here instead of an electricity center, but again, I really want to set up electricity at some point. Which actually makes the bus station worse. Why? Because if you spend 6 tritium on a bus station, you know, you could use that for a generator, which is 9 tritium. And it also costs electricity to build this. And it's starting to look like we're gonna have an electricity problem in a few turns. Especially because I do think I want to use this. But we do have negative support here, and the bus station kind of fixes that, and we can expand a bit. I'm not sure. This is something we could build right now, but I want to build a farm right now, so that's not really an argument. Now we just need that building that gives adjacency bonus to food. So yeah, it's definitely one of these 2. This is definitely more common than this. And it definitely has its nice uses here and there. Just to grab some extra mines. Doesn't look like there are gonna be many mines anymore around us. You know, the nitrates. nitrates. In 5 turns I can build this, so I'll pick up this stuff. I might actually be able to build it this very turn if I send a satellite there. I think I'll do that. Yep. What's this? Oh. Okay, so it's good I chose Alex. If I build this mine here, which I'm not sure I'm gonna do, but if I do, then I'll get a 4th nitrate from his passive ability. On the other hand, you can also get +3 food turn here from agricultural complex. That's also not bad. But yeah, because of his passive ability, this mine is also +3 with a resource, just like this one actually. This one will effectively give me 3 nitrates per turn. Yeah, because of this ability, so I'm not sure. But I guess we're not gonna build an electricity center in this city, but in the next one, because I want to start cashing in the passive science per turn as soon as possible. There's nothing else we can do with these 2 resources anyway. Maybe I should even start exporting my nitrates now instead of food, because I want to build a new city as soon as possible. Yeah, if I stop exporting now, then in 5 turns exactly I will have enough. He does also have a food button, but still I will could also export the science. No, I don't think, like, I'm not gonna need nitrates now until I get the project that gives food adjacency bonuses here, which is a lot of nitrates actually, 22, so maybe I should care. But then if I really care, I guess I will just build a nitrate mine here. So let's export that for now. Because science, not in the super early game is useless, but in the just after the super early game there already are some buildings and tech that you can pick up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. Even though I have a bit of an electricity problem, it's good for my support to start raising sea levels so quickly. Again, I could also just build a huge fucking mine there to get it to that mine. Pretty sure starting cities always shit. Yeah, true. I don't remember having started in lava tube or something. Or anything with more than 1 comfort of living in general. I'm a bit conflicted here if I should try to build a huge mine there or just raise the sea levels. I don't remember how much support that gives. I know it always gives a one-time support bonus, but I don't remember if sea levels also give a per turn happiness bonus. A lot I'm not getting anything for at the moment, but yeah, that's our objective, is doing these colonies. Celestial body development. They do something by you exporting that resource, so maybe I should actually refocus on getting a lot of resources. There's gonna be some kind of colony that, yeah, passive water shit. And when I get a lot of trade routes. I already didn't pick up the bus station. Okay, whatever, I'll just raise the sea levels. Okay, only 1,100 support, that's nothing. So this was useless, right? Okay, I think I made the wrong choice. I spent a lot of electricity on nothing. I know, I thought it would also give me passive support income. But I guess, yeah, ocean level is the only thing that doesn't do that, because it's the only thing that doesn't increase comfort of living in your cities. So that was retarded. I can't build this yet, so I'll wait with expanding. I should have just built a huge water mine. Wait, I can just go back, right? Nice. Man, this button is OP. It just allows you to pretend to not be retarded. How big is this mine? Yeah, that also costs 12 electricity and 12 titanium. I think I also regret not getting the bus station, because doesn't that allow me to... Okay, by location and by one, okay though. It would make this no longer give negative support, but this one would still give negative support if I build a bus station. Maybe I can just find a city location here instead. Oh, that's a lot of electricity to install this shit. But I think happy faces do tend to give city locations, if I'm not mistaken. I would rather get a city location here, because then I'm adjacent to 2 good mines. Yeah, there we go, crater. Comfort of living is garbage, but this gives good support per turn next to this natural site, so I could just build a population center here and then spam robots after that. I think that's gonna be the play. So yeah, I'm not gonna build that silicate mine because I'm gonna save up for this huge water mine. And fuck Alex's special ability. I don't think I really want to raise the sea levels. At least not so early. Okay, this one gets developed by exporting power. How did it work again, this exporting? Wasn't it just having extra of that resource? Or did you literally have to export? Yeah, I think you literally had to export, but you're not exporting it to the planet. You're just, as in you're not losing it. It's not like a space project where you use a trade route to upload the resource into space, for lack of better words. If I just trade one resource for one that I want, then it will develop. But I'm not going to export electricity anytime soon. I will definitely export nitrates anytime soon, because I'm going to have a lot of them. I'm going to have 4 per turn, and there's not much useful to do with them. Yeah, okay. It's most likely going to be Saturn, because I'm not going to export titanium or power anytime soon. This gives me atmosphere per turn. It's also not that useful for me. Nitrates per turn. You know, if I fully settle Titan to level 3, then it does mean I get +4 nitrates per turn. But also, what am I gonna do with that without a lot of trade routes? You're gonna give me support per turn at first. Never anything wrong with that. Cities that are connected to space have, okay, even more support, and then the last thing also gives me science. Yeah, I'll just do Saturn because it's gonna be relatively easy to develop for how I'm set up here. Oh. Now I'm gonna stop exporting nitrates because I actually got the soil factory. This building is also good. Also, these 2 buildings are both a little bit rare. They help you set up good adjacency bonuses. But the thing is, I don't have any power generators yet, and I started a science center in my first city, so I'm gonna pick this. Also, again, I'm gonna be swimming in nitrates soon, so... What am I gonna export now then? Now that I want to get this ASAP. I guess the science? I'm not really using it yet. I don't have any project yet that requires it. Before I can settle the city, I have to explore all around it. This will give me the electricity back that I used to explore to here. Oh, not really. Only 2 of the 4. What's this? Convert the silicates. Spend 5 science for 10 silicates. Harvest black sand. Post can be melted for free and without the radiation affected nuclear bring the location. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Especially if you're terraforming, which I'm not really doing, but... You know, if I want to use a location for, I don't know, a bacteria spreader or something, some planet location building, I'll just expand into here, harvest the black sand, and then build garbage there. So next turn... Oh no, I also have to wait for the food, but yeah, soon I can settle this city. Okay, rising expectations. Robot hub. 1 science per 3 robots in the city. No. I'll just pick up the robots because I have to spam robots in this city since it's a bad city. Why do I want to build a bad city? Wow, the climate zone is also complete garbage. Because of these 2 mines, they're pretty nice. How long until my satellite comes back? Is there a way to see that? I felt like there was a way to see how many turns until your satellite is back. You know, there's no reason to explore here now. Actually, I don't have enough food to settle there anyway, so I will need a way to maybe do this with a satellite instead, because it's very expensive to explore there. Instead, I will start collecting some titanium here. Oh, now I can actually build a city, XD. Which I can't because this is unexplored. Right? Yeah, exactly. What do you do? Slash the development level, slash build to an outpost. Wow, in this DLC you need power in the early game even more in these DLC scenarios. So yeah, good I reverted the raise sea level thing. So yeah, I could now build a silicate mine there, but I'm just gonna keep the titanium for this big thing. And then I'm really gonna need trade route buildings. Because +3 water per turn is kind of useless without a trade route to export the garbage. New location, upgrades that provide support and comfort of living, provide +3 support per turn. Location upgrades, okay, buildings I guess in general, both planet and city buildings. This one I can actually pay for right now, and I'm gonna build robots soon. I'm constructing a robot. The building I'm gonna build gives 2 robots. So then I will already get back 2 power, 2 titanium for 5 science, and I will build a lot more robots. So this already will pay itself back very quickly, and I can actually afford it. Science production by 1 for every 5 science you start producing. That's also pretty good in the long run, but this will be in my hand for a while, and it'll take a while before I get a science from it. I really am gonna have a problem with titanium and electricity supply in this early game, so I will get this because this will help me with that. It'll help me get back. This is better in the long term. This is not really necessary because I'm not really gonna have a support problem, I don't think. But I think at this moment I actually do need to think about short term. Speaking of electricity, and that's also a good way to get rid of silicates. I already have a farm set up. It is nice that I can kind of get rid of my water, but I already need 10 for the new city. Do I have a good location for that? I really want a nitrate mine there. Is there any other high location? Not at the moment. Because this plant location building is not great if it's not on a high building. I'll just pick it up in case I do get a planet location that's high and empty. Because the other things are not exactly hard to find. These cards are both super common. Hey, the satellite is here, nice. Now we can build a city here. Blue water, sure. I do have to pay some extra. Yeah, this will give me 2 extra locations to build. Here only 1, so I'll do here. Yeah, I do want this to be next to this, otherwise it actually gives negative support. I can't even expand to this mine yet, so I guess I'll just put the robots now. Is there a reason not to? I don't think there's a reason not to. Oh fuck, there is. Undo, because this. Thank you, undo button, for making me not retarded. Or at least making me seem not retarded. because now we actually get back some resources for building these robots. Yeah, 2 electricity, 2 titanium back. I can't build these mines yet anyway, so no reason to expand right now. I could build a silicates mine right now, but I would rather save up for these things. And then, do we just buy food? No, this will give me titanium. 6, meaning I'm almost there. In 2 turns I can build a nitrates mine. I do need more robots, but I was also setting up a science center here. But I guess if I have enough silicates, I would rather build this, since again I really have an electricity problem this game. Last game that went all well. I could set up a lot of generators quickly, but not this time. No tritium. That's why I didn't pick up any of the generator projects. Yeah, I do think I want to go to 5 total population here quickly, because there's actually a lot of useful stuff around here, it looks like. Yeah, whatever. Let's start exporting food again, actually. Kind of forgot to change that, which is not great. Next turn we can build this. This mine again, it will effectively actually give me 3 tritium because of Alex's passive effect. Exploring this will give me power back, so... Crater. Is this climate zone finally good? Nope, complete garbage. But there is a tritium mine. So maybe we're gonna have to expand here. What the fuck is that? Large hint of power with nothing else. I don't remember what kind of thing there is if there's only a large hint of power. That's not very common. What do? Increase your science production by 1 for every 6 robots you construct. Found a new city, gain 2 support per turn. Both are probably going to be insignificant. Ooh! Give me 5 power. And innovate is also great. It's probably going to be him. Yeah. Like, the industrial lobbying is not bad, but it's... I definitely prefer this. Hey, I do need trade routes. It is the bad trade route building, but what if I just don't get the good one anytime soon, right? Then it's fucky. Let's get it. Now we have enough to build this. Now I also kind of want to speed up the tritium for this big water mine, and maybe also this trade thing. And this could help me get. Oh yeah, this city actually is a good place for the burner. Long run, it will be worth it, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have to buy a lot of electricity with this thing. And yeah, we're just gonna need a lot of electricity and titanium for all our next term plans. No, I'll actually keep exporting food for now. I want to rush the soil factory. So let's stop exploring for a bit and just spam free electricity. Because it's one of the 2 resources we need to spam here. Although exploring will give us titanium. Kind of regret getting the robots last time now. Don't really need this. I will have a huge surplus of water once I build that big water mine, which is another thing that needs titanium and electricity. Then I have something to do this in. But it's not that great of a building. And this is also not good. I need only one more robot center in this city. And here I'm gonna do the last population to 5 with a real population. So I don't really need the robots either. Could just sell the technology, but you can also do that later for people that don't know. When you kill your project like this, you still get 1 science. So there's not a reason to not just pick one if your hand size allows it. But then maybe for hand diversity's sake, I should pick up this one. But I don't think I ever want to build that thing. It will give me 7 support, which is not bad, but I mean, if I build it in this city, it's gonna take a building slot. That's the problem. It's not really worth the building slot. I do think I should start exploring around here because this city might be good, right? Yeah. But I mean, I might need the Tritium mine and maybe there's some kind of electricity mine. Geothermal spot. Does it actually give it? Oh, it actually does give electricity. So another thing we're gonna need titanium for. It is a good thing after all, and yeah, this city, it's not great, but it's something. Electricity and tritium are things we will need, so. Actually, we could use this because there's no project I want. Yeah, let's use this ability now. We have quite some electricity. Actually, I'm gonna start importing titanium instead, even, since he has an electricity button. Hey, is this... Yeah, this is always good to pick up once you see it. Yeah, definitely gonna pick up this. The laboratorium is also nice at the moment, but this is a snowbally building. Like, if you don't pick this the first time you see it, it's gonna, you know, take exponentially longer to not see it again. Because if you pick this, you will start seeing this more often again. Because you'll keep seeing 2 more projects every turn, blah blah blah. And then you can keep seeing more of this building as well. So yeah, that was a good use of visibility. Ooh, actually I don't need any of these abilities that much, but the tritium is nice. When I get offered a generator or something, or the +2 trade route spaceport thing, I don't need silicates for anything at the moment, right? Yeah, I don't have a good location for this, so. Also, I already have a mine here if I really want, so. I'll pick up the tritium. Cost power, gas factory. That's what they call me, XD, 2 atmosphere per turn. I mean, it does look like it's gonna take a long time to colonize the other celestial bodies, so I should think a little bit about terraforming. And then this is a pretty efficient building to give me a +1 terraform level in 30 turns for not too much of an expense. Yeah, I already have this, but maybe I should pick it up anyway, because this is our objective in this scenario. Yeah, I guess so, because isn't that the only way you can even start an outpost? Is with that project? Isn't that the only way? Or can you also make an outpost settled? Then nitrates can develop your colony. So I'm pretty sure the only way to even start an outpost is with this project, so I should choose it, I think. If I'm gonna explore, I should do it to a place that gives me titanium. This gives me titanium and helps me potentially settle here by exploring everything around it, so I guess I'll do that. 12. We could just finish this city, but I could also keep the robots for the new city, because these robots are not really doing anything for me at the moment. I could actually build the landing pad right now. Yeah, I guess. I'm starting to have surpluses of some things that I don't want to have huge surpluses of, so. I'm not gonna have 22 next turn anyway, so might as well export this garbage instead. Could start slowly developing that, but can't really afford that at the moment. Heat per turn, atmosphere per turn. Last playthrough, the heat per turn turned out to be a good pick. It spreads a lot slower, but yeah, heat is just a bit harder to come by than atmosphere. Oh, this is also a very picky atmosphere bacteria. It needs 0 temperature. This one only -1. I'll pick this one. More power per turn, but again, it costs titanium and it's kind of not worth the planet location, just like the landing pad that I just built. What do you do? Comfort of living for every 4 food produced in this city. Then I need to make 8 food per turn here for 2 comfort of living, and I'm gonna make only 6. And I'm also gonna have only 2 human population in here, so that building is bad. And the windmill is also kind of bad, so I'm gonna use this. Which also means I can build this next turn or save it for bacteria spreader. This is nice for setting up a science center later. 1 robot, adjacent population to support per turn. So I could also finish my last population point here with that building. But this building actually this city actually gives some support per turn per population point, and I'm gonna have a lot of food. Speaking of a lot of food, I kind of need the habitation module for that. But it costs electricity and tritium again, so I'll just pick this up because it doesn't show up very often. And I want to finish a little science center here at some point in my first city. And I'm probably not gonna have anything else to spend silicates on because I'm not getting any high ground for this building and it's not really worth it without it, I think. Hey, that's nice. This thing is also nice, but no, I don't want to spend science on a population point, so it's actually not. Yeah, definitely picking up this. That building is always good. I need more tritium for it, so let's send a satellite to one of those locations. Guided tours. Oh, high location. Now we have a place to place the photovoltaic field. And finally start getting electricity income. Still can't build this. Would be nice to put the spaceport here because then I can export both these things. Not that I want to export the tritium, but I definitely want to export the... Nah, but it has to be adjacent to my main city. to get the comfort of living bonus, which is going to be only 1 to 2 support per turn, but still. I could just build the spaceport on top of the silicates deposit if I just don't care about having a silicate income. There's gonna be a silicate mine here, it looks like. So I could also just do that. That also means I don't get a negative support bonus from putting the spaceport kind of far away. And like I said, I don't really want to export titanium anyway, so the spaceport doesn't need to be adjacent to that. Yeah. This gives me... Now I have enough with this. Put it on the mine, even though it's kind of wasteful. I also literally don't care. Now I've increased comfort of living here, which gives me a tiny bit of support extra per turn, and I can export extra of this garbage. I suddenly have 4 trade routes. I think I'm gonna have to spam energy savings the next 6 turns with Gustav, because we're really running out of electricity. And I also need a lot for this one. We can actually exactly build that mine next turn by using his ability. Everything is working out just on time, good timings. Speaking of good timings, I can also build a research center right now. Or do I want to wait for bacteria? I actually think I want to build the bacteria spreader first, because it takes a long time to set up the bacteria, and I think I'm gonna have to terraform a bit for support, because again, we're not making great progress in our objective here. So for support reasons. And yeah, I also don't want to get offered a good building every turn at the moment, because my hand is getting full. I do want to get 1 nitrate next turn, so that I can build this. So I'm not gonna export 4. Yeah, let's spend titanium for a turn. Oh, I need to export a resource once more. Oh yeah, I kind of have 5 trade routes thanks to the spaceport next to this mine. Amazing. I'll do the food, I don't really need more at the moment. Everything good? Yes. Nah, I need to set up electricity, so definitely picking up this generator. Speaking of that, let's get some electricity. No, I actually can't build this yet because I don't have the expansion points. So I guess robot time. I will definitely expand here, so no reason not to right now. And we'll have enough to build this. We can also build the regolith burner in this city. Wasn't that the plan? Yes. I have to destroy all these rocks and then put the regolith burner here. Then I put a generator here. And then another generator here and the electricity adjacency bonus thing. The last expansion point I can use for bacteria spreader. Is the temperature okay here? No, it's not. The bacteria I got needs -1 temperature. Are we even close to a climate zone that... How did you do that again? Here. Climate zones. Okay, there are 2 climate zones where we can start... Okay, in our start location we can do that. So I guess the bacteria spreader is gonna go here, or here. Which means we have to put 1 more population here. Oh yeah, speaking of the food adjacency thing is great. Do we need nitrates for anything at the moment? No. Exporting 3 per turn is nice. Also, that develops the colony, except we don't have this yet. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna export almost all of it. Let's get 1 per turn. And otherwise just export that. I want to start an outpost so that me exporting the nitrates actually develops the colony. Which means more electricity gone. So let's start importing. Is there anything I'm gonna need nitrates for in the near future? Because I also don't need 6 food per turn. Let's spread it out a little bit, just in case I want to plant station or something, you know, the plant spreader. I think that's a good turn. Marsquake, fuck you. New technology is suggested faster. Do I need more robots? Yeah, for the new city I need robots, so okay, easy choice. Because yeah, the new city is not that far away. Just need 6 water and explore these 2 locations. And we'll have 10 water in 2 turns now. Ooh, 10 power. That's what I want. The titanium is also nice, but more in need of power. What are you? Oh, that's a cool building. Especially with the huge surplus of food and water I'm gonna have. Yeah, I'm definitely picking this up. This is not very common. Why is this so cool? Because I need 1 more population in this city anyway, and I'm setting up a science center here. So when I build this, I can put that here, and then you know, 1 more lab here and the university in the middle, and then it's building compression. You know, it's a laboratory and habitation module in 1, and then I have more leftover building spots. What do you cost to repair? Nitrates. Yeah, might as well do that. Because I don't really need nitrates at the moment. I think I value support more than nitrates. I usually don't fix these buildings, but sometimes it's worth it if you have enough of that resource anyway. I'm resetting because I want to see if I can... No, I cannot do that. I will then set it up to finish the outpost in 2 turns. What? Why am I already on my maximum exports? Oh, because of this, yeah. Let's do it like that. Now in 2 turns I can finish the outpost, just speed it up by 1 turn. Still not building this because I want the bacteria thing in quite a few turns. So maybe we should just explore here. Now we're gonna use the satellite, so is there a science thingy far away? Not really. This is going to be an electricity hotspot, so getting some tritium for the thermal generator is nice, and I want to explore here anyway for the city. So I guess I'll just send it here instead of speeding up the science. I don't need all that food. I sped up the science anyway. I also wanted to explore it before I place this because I didn't know what's going to be here. I want to know where I'll put the bacteria spreader after building this thing. So now it's actually good to not export the food because I'm going to need a lot. I need 30 food for the new city in the near future and 30 food to go up to 5 pop in here with a science bonus. Nothing else, right? Well, we could build this, but we Don't have the location yet. I think that's all. My hand is full. Landing pad, that's useless. Well, it's not useless, it's just I really prefer spaceport. When exporting signs, when exporting silicates, when exporting food, I'm exporting a shit ton of food. The colony will just give me silicates. What will you give me? Oh, that's Venus again, the meme from before, which gives me negative support, so no thanks. Water per turn is also kind of no thanks, so yeah, I'll pick this because 75 food is gonna be very easy to export. Tube farm, I do need one more generator. Right? What are you? Increase the development level of this. Oh, that's also good. Can you start an outpost with this? No, right? You can only start an because increasing the development level of celestial body, I'm pretty sure means you first have to build an outpost with this before you can do that. Four turns I can build the bacteria spreader. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell this landing pad, my hand is full. And I don't really want to build more of those. I mean, I could and just destroy it later. Just have a bit of extra trading for a few turns. But then I'm forced to put it here. Where I already want to have a spaceport in the future. Yeah, and the 4 titanium, I'm gonna need it for robots and mines. And I have only one per turn, so goodbye. I think I'm gonna need to use this because I'm gonna have to break a lot of rocks in the following turns, and I already have negative power income at the moment. I guess no reason to break the rocks right now because I don't have enough to build this thing this turn anyway, or this thing. I don't have hand size to pick up this thing. But again, I do need one more generator together with this thing for my power center there. Which means I would have to sell a building. This also helps me generate power. I don't really want to sell any of these buildings, so you know what? I'll just pick this project because my hand size doesn't allow me to build to pick a normal card. Because yeah, again, I don't really want to sell anything in my hand. Android hub could also be okay, and that's not okay. Yeah, I'll look at it later. Let's first enable this. I'm definitely exporting nitrates, and what do I want first, I guess? Support per turn or silicates? Then I could build the university faster. The support per turn is also not bad. I mean, this is 50 nitrates, this 75 food, so this will grow faster. But, well, actually my support is kind of bad now that I think about it. I actually don't have that many turns until I die. Surprisingly. So you know what, we'll start with Saturn. For some reason it makes people happy. Let's reset this. I think I'll just sell this garbage. Again, my hand size is full anyway, and I don't really want to export at the moment because I want to keep spamming this. He's almost changing leadership, so I'm still needing quite some electricity in the next few turns. Speaking of needing electricity, maybe I should also start outposting this. I mean, it is the objective of this scenario, and I'm gonna export a lot of food in next turn, so I better get the outpost ASAP. Guess we'll do it like this, then we can finish the outpost in 3 turns. The bacteria spreader next turn. Right, yeah, because I'll also have enough resources for this building. Then I can get rid of all the useless water. Harry Leclerc. Current and future celestial resource shortage are reduced by 20. Oh, that's very strong for this scenario. Yeah, he's good for terraforming and for mine. So yeah, okay, it's definitely gonna be him. It's not even gonna be difficult to choose this time. Trades at the end of this turn have 5 times the impact of resource shortages of celestial. What? 5 times? So then I upload 2 electricity into space and then I just finish the outpost? Man, I wasted some electricity last turn. Construct a city mine for free, explore and get extra resources. Yeah, Harry Leclerc seems OP for this scenario. And all these buildings are nice. This is nice for the science center I want to set up. This increases my hand size and big extra projects, which is also great. This is good for terraforming, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna pick up this because this is one of these snowbally buildings. I'm needing a lot of science at the moment. I want to build this, and that. So maybe I should just pick up this because I will actually be able to get it out of my hand. And then I will actually start generating enough science to build things like this. Yeah, unfortunately I think I have to pass up on this one for now. And go build this first. I'm only 1 silicate away from building this, so I can probably build it this turn if I use my Explorer in a good way. Yeah, speaking of science center or less population, we'll go here. And then I want this thing here and the university here. Now I have a nice little science center set up. But first let's start spreading bacteria. Does it matter here or here? I guess this is still technically better if I for some reason want to expand into this tile, which I can't do if I put it here. If I want to expand into this tile, I can just use this city, you know? Yeah, this just gives me a bit more. On the other hand, expanding here makes it easy to expand into this climate zone, but either way, it's probably not gonna matter. Let's start spreading bacteria. And slowly terraform the heat on the planet as well. What else is damaged here? Oh, that's why my support was so bad, because of that fucking storm. Well, I could spend 11 food there. So if I upload 1 electricity into space and use a special ability, it's gonna bring it to 9. Wait, we can just do this then for 1 turn. And then for efficiency's sake, we also do it here. And then says at the end of this turn have 5 times the impact on resource shortages of celestial bodies. Oh no, it's not about projects, fuck. It's about this. The developing the colony. So I didn't waste any electricity. So I don't think I'm gonna use this turn. I think I'm first gonna outpost this and then spend this for a few turns while exporting food and nitrates at the same time. Wait, this thing is already developing. You can start outposts by export. Then this text is not very well written, I think. It says once the celestial body is settled, it will have a shortage of food, meaning that if you sell blah blah blah. But it was 75 food before. I didn't settle it yet, so it's weird that it's already counting down. But it looks like, yeah, you can start an outpost just by exporting food Maybe I should read chat. I didn't do that in 100 years. Science is legit in early game though. Yeah, science is just very good in general. But I find it hard to set up a nice science center early on for some reason. But in the late game I spam that shit. Terraforming does not give per-turn happiness, only indirectly by improving quality of life, yeah. Click button for satellite and you see how long to wait. Did you watch the Tugger Nugger with Putin? No, just some clips. I also didn't watch it, I'm not really interested in that kind of shit anymore. No, just some clips of building stuff. Man, Froggy's stream to be lagging a bit, I think. How is that possible? This new computer is much better than my old one. And Terraformers is not a heavy game. I do remember YouTube kept telling me like, I'm not, oh, it's telling me that again. It's not receiving enough video or something. It's some really weird message. What the fuck does it even mean, not receiving enough video? What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, I think I know it. My VPN is on. Oops. This was not the case last time though, when it also gave the same error. Then I didn't have VPN on. This is not a computer but bitrate issue. So I think it's just the VPN thing, that's why it's not lagging anymore. I just turned it off, so. But last time you also didn't say it was lagging, right? Last time I also didn't have VPN on, so. I'm very confused now about. Macer, can you tell me, like, is this a display issue? It counted down the food from exporting, but the way the text is written sounds like you can't actually start an outpost by exporting the shortage thing. But now it looks like you can. Like, if I export 55 more food, will this become an outpost? Or is this project really the only way to start an outpost? Yeah. Anyway, I should explore some garbage. Which is going to be this for sure, because I need the silicone this turn anyway. Wow, I got power back immediately. And it also means that once I have enough water, which is in 3 turns, I can also build a new city here. Which is great, because there are a lot of useful places around this location. +2 power per turn. Here I can build the photovoltaic field, so 4 power. Tritium mine, which I don't have any income yet. Silicone, which I don't have any income yet. I could also put the photovoltaic field here, but it doesn't really matter. Let's build you. Now I have 4 signs per turn, which is great. You already have 5 population, you too, so these robots are gonna go in this sucky city. My hand size is finally getting okay. City mine for free. There's no city mines to be built. Yeah, trades at the end of the turn, but again, I'm not sure if this is the correct moment to do that. Because I'm not sure if it's gonna count for this thing. So let's do chat for that. Turning VPN off definitely made it worse. Really? That's weird. Well, maybe it's definitely weird for you because you're in Japan. But I had my VPN on the Netherlands because that allows me to watch shit from the Netherlands. That is region blocked, like television from the Netherlands. But you know, if we first go to the Netherlands and then back to Japan, that should be worse than from Korea to Japan, obviously. So I'm confused. You stream is set to 1080p on YouTube, but I don't think you stream in 1080p. Let me check. Stream output. My video bitrate is 6000 kbps. That's not what we're talking about, though. I don't see where the P's are. Oh, here in video. I am streaming in 1920 1080. Or am I supposed to do something else than 1920 1080? The number went down because you picked this leader. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. He had this passive ability, right? Where is it? Current and future celestial resource shortages are reduced to 10. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that explains everything. In that case, I will try to finish this ASAP, this outpost project. And then start spamming this ability to bring both of these to level 3 quickly. I'm gonna have a bit of an electricity problem. But yeah, I can't really use these two abilities right now, so I definitely gonna explore. So let's explore somewhere that gives me power back, or what else do I need? I also need to build this, that will start giving me electricity. Silicates are also nice, can also give me electricity / science. I definitely don't want to explore far because that will cost more electricity. I don't see any explore options that give electricity back. So I just go close, and then this one is actually pretty nice because it allows me to build a generator this turn. And again, I need a lot of silicates at the moment for these two buildings. Is this a good city? Kind of. And this was going to have an electricity center. The only problem is I need to destroy all these rocks to be able to build it in the good location. No, that's not true, not yet. This thing needs this perfect location. But this thing can also go here. We do have enough electricity to break only 3 rocks, so let's do that. For future reasons we have to break them now, because this is going to be, again, an electricity center. Now we finally have a passive electricity income per turn. And that was it, because this is not for this city. It already has 5 population. And turn. Okay, rising expectations, that's not great. Oh. Unfortunately, we can't really place it next to another rock. Yeah, we only have place for one of these next to a rock to also produce some atmosphere. I guess we could put it in a new city, but we're not really gonna need more electricity because this is gonna give 2 electricity per turn, and this thing another 2. Then we already have 5 per turn. Then we also put this thing here, that will be 6. And here's some generator or something, 7, and the adjacency bonus building 10. That's of course future talk, but still, it's gonna be enough at that point. So, you're not it. We have a huge surplus of food, so start building Marsha for a bit of extra support. Maybe not bad. Tube farm, yeah, I definitely have enough food per turn already. I'll just pick this up and probably never build it and sell it at some point. In 2 turns we can build a city because of water is lacking. Let's import more of that and export more of that. Next turn we have an outpost, that's great. explore very nearby again. Actually, we can maybe speed up the city building by 1 turn by exploring on some water thing. Oh, we can build the city next turn now. Nice. Robots in the city provide an expansion point, but even without the reduced negative support, this building is never really worth it in the long run. It's much better to build a hyperloop or a bus station, train station. Plus 2 support per turn for every robot in the city, which means it's gonna give 8 support in this city, right? We have 4 robots here. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's better than the other options. Not that this is bad if you can afford it, but we don't really need to explore our planet that much because we're just focusing on colonization. I'll pick this up. Don't see that building often, and my support is negative, so okay, let's put another outpost. Now we also have a silicate income, and now we can start exporting a lot of food and nitrates. We don't have many trade routes. Yeah, I want more spaceports and shit. Let's build the city as well. New Budapest. Is this guy Hungarian or something? He has a French family name, but this thing gives more support. No, they're the same. They're both small. Both small boys. Probably build population here or something. Doesn't really matter. Oh wow, I really have an electricity problem. I can't even build the robots here, which I need to do because it gives me 2 expansion points, which means I can build this and this to get electricity income. So yeah, I'm definitely not trade at the end of the turn, resource shortages. Let's just import a bunch of electricity for a bit then. We're only exporting things that affect the colonies, so yeah, this is a good turn to use this. This probably just means I finish everything next turn. I'm exporting 4 nitrates. Times 5 is 20. Okay, almost. So let's just export 4 nitrates. Wait, that's still not enough. That's 20. Let's export 5 nitrates this turn so that we just finish this the next turn. That's how it works, right? Another bacteria. This one gives atmosphere and oxygen. But this is a plant that also gives atmosphere and oxygen, and then we have something to spend our nitrates on. So yes, we're getting a plant spreader. Small colony on Saturn. Cities that are connected to space have comfort of living. Only one of our cities has that. It's not a great upgrade actually. Raise sea levels. I think I would rather keep seeing more projects per turn, right? Because yeah, this unlike the other 3 terraform things, it doesn't even affect comfort of living. No, wait, I'm gonna need this to be able to do anything with this plant. And my hand is also full, so this is actually nice, I guess. It feels like the wrong play. I feel like I should build this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You successfully helped overcome the shortage of nitrates. Oh, I thought I would get like a new nitrates shortage thing, like, you know, export 50 or 100 again to get to level 3, but no, I need this project to finish this and get 2 science per turn, which means we don't really need to export nitrates that hard anymore. I want to get to 30 nitrates at some point after all. What else do we want at the moment? I want to have 30 food next turn so that we can build this. Is that even important to build that next turn? Because I thought we were gonna put some robots here. I really like this song, by the way. It's bloop, bloop. Blip. Let's just put some robots here. I'm not putting it here because I might want to put the real population next to there. Now I definitely want to get a geothermal power plant, which means I'm short of titanium a bit, so let's send a satellite to a place that gives me a lot of titanium. It's far away. This will definitely give me enough titanium. Okay, finally we have some kind of electricity income. Next turn we can build this, which is great. Actually, we might be able to build it this turn if I do an exploration mission to a place that gives science. So let's just do that. Oh, that's a lot of science even. Of course, here, all these buildings here, they're never going to give any good adjacency bonuses, so I'll just put this research center here for that reason. And now the next thing I need science for is what exactly? Nothing? Now I have a choice. I can build this very turn to get 2 electricity per turn. Or I can wait a few turns so that I can build a university for a lot of extra science per turn. It will give me +3 science per turn. But at the moment I need 2 electricity per turn more than 3 science per turn, and also this is still 10 turns away, so the question is, where do I expand to? This direction, that direction? I don't think I ever want to build the 5 support per turn thing or the 1 comfort of living thing either, so in that sense it doesn't matter. So then I should care more about the direction. I guess here, because it looks like there's a titanium mine here and I'm still a bit short on titanium. And there's also going to be a tritium mine here, which I have no income for. I know I have 1 mine here, but yeah, these 2 mines could be useful, so it doesn't look like there's anything of too much over there. This is probably the place where I put the spaceport so that I can export silicates. I have put the spaceport here to allow me to export 2 things, extra trade routes, so that's also not bad. Yeah, for the spaceport, I guess it's good to keep this empty, because it's nice to have a spaceport next to 2 mines instead of 1, but still I want to expand that direction, because otherwise I can't even touch these mines anyway. Photovoltaic field, there we go. Now we have a good electricity income out of nowhere. We had 0 income for most of the game, and then in like 3 turns we go from 0 to +5. Raise the ocean levels for a bit of support, and so that we can start planting. Is it even necessary? Can't we just rush the colonies? We need 10 total. No, we cannot rush the colonies because we don't even have the next colony inside yet. 13 turns until the next space exploration mission. Holy shit, that's long. There was a new building which I haven't seen yet that cuts that down, the time that it takes to find new potential colonies. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need to care about support, because yeah, we can raise these to level 3 quickly, but then we're only 6 out of 10. We need at least 2 more space exploration missions to be able to get to 10. There's gonna be quite some turns probably. So I guess we care about the environment or something. You'll be ready next turn. Not really because of the titanium. Yeah, let's just import titanium. I also need to build this thing. You will increase with food, but yeah, I do want to have enough food next turn to build this. Where was I even gonna put Marsha? Which sounds like some Russian woman's name. Do I even want to build that? Because the comfort of living in this city is bad. I do want to expand here into all these mines. There's a lot of useful stuff here. It's also a good thing we're gonna start to see more projects per turn, because I built that science thing. Because I need some spaceports and stuff. I'm not really getting them. Gain 2 titanium and constructing a city building. Wow, that's a really expensive science. Constructing regional buildings costs 10% less. Selling a project. All of these are kind of useless at the moment for me. I don't really want any of these, but if for some reason the game goes on for a long time, then reverse engineering is really nice, because you can kind of make yourself immortal by just selling projects every turn. Because, you know, in the future, you have a lot of those science buildings that give extra projects per turn, and you can pick extra projects per turn. And if you then just sell 10 projects per turn, you get 100 support per turn. And that can give you a lot of extra turns before you die, and then you can win before you die. So I just choose this one as a safety net. No spaceports. What the fuck are you? 4 support per turn. Oh, new solar system exploration missions happen 50% faster. This is exactly what I need. Bonus 1 science per turn if placed on a high location. So I could put it here. But then I keep not expanding into the mines. But yeah, science per turn is nice, and also support and the faster solar shit, and the rest is useless, right? Useless. What is this? 1 titanium per oxygen level, useless. In my situation, I have no terraforming. Every row of exploration center owned by this city recharges 1 turn faster, no fucking thanks. Yeah, easy observatory. I could even buy this right now, but I would rather use my science for this. And this, I guess, in this city that actually gives a significant amount of support, 8 support. Almost makes me equal in supporting. Let's read chat, actually, I forgot about it again. Sorry, this game is very fun, so I forget to read chat. Any project that decreases dev can start an outpost. Okay, that's also good to know. Because yeah, there is that. I felt like this project right here didn't do that, because I'm taking the text very literally. So it's good to know that I shouldn't take it too literally. What makes you think you're not streaming to NL right now? Well, I'm in Korea. Oh, you mean YouTube server? Yeah, that's true. A lot of servers from Google/YouTube are in the Netherlands. Is that why the VPN helped? Yeah, we have a lot of server center things, which is weird, because everything in the Netherlands is super expensive to do. So I don't know why all those big companies like to put servers in the Netherlands, especially because, you know, you need space and electricity for server rooms. And guess which things are incredibly expensive in the Netherlands compared to most countries? Electricity and land. So I don't understand, but maybe it's a quality thing. Maybe the server rooms are just very good. We do have a nice climate for server rooms at least, but 1080p is 8 MBS if you are and the heart is in the way, so I can't even read your full message. This stupid fucking heart. You know what? I will go to YouTube and look at chat there. I'm gonna watch my own stream and double my amount of viewers. And then I can actually read Mazer's message. If you are at 25 FPS. But my upload speed is way too high for anything to be a problem anyway. I swear it's just fucking YouTube. You know, on Twitch I never had this problem, right? My upload speed is pretty high. I don't remember what, but good enough for streaming. At how much FPS am I actually? Let me check. Oh yeah, I have been lagging. It says a lot of drop frames, 65%. Why? And my FPS is 60. Yeah, it's weird. I think YouTube just sucks. I could build this very turn, but that will use all the electricity I have. Maybe I need that for something. This I don't need now. I want to find 4 silicates this turn if possible, so that I can build this. But actually I can't really build it on the perfect location at the moment, because this cannot expand into a high location and this has no expansion points in general. So I totally lost what I was doing in here exactly. I could just build this right now, just for a little bit extra support. Hey, then it gives me an expansion point. Yeah, let's just do that. So in quite some turns we could build this here now, but we could also just start. Well, we can't build a mine there yet, unless again we explore into a space that, yeah, let's just explore here then. Titanium, tritium, regular mine. I might regret building a mine here right now if this turns out to be a very big tritium mine, but I'll gamble.